Hey guys, so today I am back with another update to the Glacial Lance Deadeye. I didn't really expect to have another update ever, but here we are because we have made some changes to the build that have made the AoE clear so much better. It was already really good before, but these changes have made everything so much smoother and also give us a much bigger and stronger clear for our character. The changes to our character don't really come in the form of stats or equipment, really. It really comes a lot from the skills themselves and also the tree. So, taking a look at our character right now, we have added and changed a couple of things. So, first things first, we have moved around a couple of skill gems. We have added Ice Bite onto Herald of Thunder instead of putting it on Glacial Lance. We have moved Innervate from Cast on Freeze, Voltaic Mark, up to Glacial Lance. And instead of having Innervate here, we have Overabundance. So these changes really happened because we wanted to add Overabundance onto our Cast on Freeze, because this allows you to have an extra Voltaic Mark on the field. So having 2 Voltaic Marks will just increase the amount of Voltaic Marks that we do, increasing the amount of damage, increase the amount of shock, increase the amount of clear that we're able to do. The reason why we didn't have this before is because we didn't really have much in the sense of meta skill energy gain. So for Cast on Freeze, you have an energy gain, right? Whenever you freeze an enemy, you gain energy, and we have upped that energy gain up to 154%. Originally, I think it was at 100% just with everything base, and I have added a couple things to make this change to give us more meta energy. Essentially, the reason why we have done this is because before, it took about 3 enemies frozen to be able to proc Cast on Freeze once, and now we have taken that down and cut it down by about 33%, and we only require 2 enemies frozen with 154%, which means that we are freezing and proccing this Cast on Freeze much more often compared to before. I know it doesn't sound like a ton, but 33% reduction is a lot, and it increases our clear by quite a bit. So because of that, we are actually proccing this a lot more often, and that allows us to put on Overabundance to put on another Voltaic Mark on an enemy and increase our AoE. This overall is why we made these changes. And also, I almost forgot about this, but the ideas that I got on this video to improve my AoE clear really came from this guy named AwesomeGI0. I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the description below, but he's the one who kind of broke out all of the thresholds and like this idea of adding Overabundance onto Cast on Freeze to make it cascade more. All these were his ideas, so please go check his channel out. He's super cool. He came on my stream last night and we chatted a ton. Now, to accomplish this, we have actually made some changes to our tree. We have made changes to add this area right here to get the meta skill energy gain from all 3 of these nodes. On top of that, we have also added some jewels to our character, giving us meta skill energy gain. As you can see, I have 7% here, and I have another 7% here. You don't exactly need exactly that much if you're going to be going for this build. As I said, you only need 150%. I am at 154%, so I'm a little bit over, so you don't need 7%. You can have a little bit less. But overall, adding these nodes right here and changing our jewels to have meta energy socketed into them makes it so that we're able to get the 150%, which makes our clear quite better. But on top of that, we also made a change by adding a From Nothing diamond. This is going to allow us to allocate nodes around Iron Reflexes, which is going to give us a lot more area of effect. And also we are able to get Polymathy as well, which we benefit from for our intelligence because we are an int stacker. So that overall helps us get a little bit more damage and a lot more AoE clear. Now, we did have to take away some damage nodes. I took away the attack damage nodes here, these 3, and these 2 right here, elemental attack damage nodes right here, which is going to overall reduce our damage in the long run and also kind of like reduce our survivability by a little bit. But honestly, the amount of clear that we get from the increased AoE and also from the increased meta energy is absolutely insane. The clear right now is at a level that I just didn't expect this build to be at before. And to be honest, in certain areas and in certain instances, I would say that the clear is better than Lightning Spear. It's actually insane. Now, we did take out some damage, but luckily in terms of our overall one-shotting capabilities, we're still able to one-shot tier 4 bosses. That might be because, and probably is because, the gear that we have right now, so that your mileage may vary, but for me, I am still able to one-shot tier 4 bosses even though I took out the damage nodes here. And for mapping, these damage nodes really didn't make a difference because we are now just doing way more clear. So that is super awesome. And on top of that, one thing you will probably notice is that because we are proccing the cast on freeze so much more often, we're actually going to be losing a lot more mana. So as a result, I've actually gotten rid of Ghost Dance and dropped in Mana Remnants. Now, Ghost Dance does give us a good bit of survivability, which does suck that we have to lose that, but we end up throwing in Mana Remnants, which is going to basically keep our mana topped up at all times. I pretty much have zero problems with mana. I actually made a video about this yesterday, but I have zero mana problems now that I have Mana Remnants. Even before, when I didn't have Mana Remnants, and by the way, I had a mana on kill jewel that I actually just took out from this jewel right here and slotted in Mana Remnants. Even with the mana on kill, I was still chugging mana pots. But now I pretty much never have to touch the mana potion ever. So that is a really nice quality of life and change at the cost of a little bit of survivability. If you guys really wanted to keep Ghost Dance, you can go ahead and get a against the darkness, right? ATD with adding spirit for notables, and you'll get what? At max 12, 24, 36 spirit here. So that will be enough to give you Ghost Dance, enough spirit to give you Ghost Dance. And then if you get another unset jewel, it's an unset ring, right? You can get another skill right there, and you can slot in Ghost Dance if you really wanted to. Or you could even get rid of Orb of Storms and just pop it in there whenever you're doing pinnacle bosses, because you don't need this outside of pinnacle bossing. So there's a lot more flexibility in terms of like what you can do to make this as seamless as possible, as little swaps as possible, and as survivable and as comfortable as possible. But what I found is that currently I really don't need the survivability from Ghost Dance. I just kill things so fast in mapping that it never really hits me, it never hurts me. So yeah, that's really the update that I have for you guys. This build has come quite a long way, and now the clear is looking absolutely amazing with zero mana problems. So yeah, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed the video and you want to continue seeing the journey of this character, which I probably will continue to make changes and upgrades to this character, be sure to hit the sub button. It'll let you know when I'm uploading a new video, as well as let me know that you like the videos and supports the channel. And it's completely free. I also stream every single night on twitch.tv/MeSoXure, so I'd love to see you guys there. But if not, hopefully I get to see y'all on the next video. Here's a little bit of a map that I am doing on this character with these changes, so you can see the big differences between the old one and the new one. All right, guys. Hopefully I'll see y'all later. Peace.
An easy trophy. Face. awaits me. An easy trophy. Not yet. Marked.